And powder free. Boom. We are golden, boys. Yep. Look at that. 21,000 damage on this powder. I told you guys, this is the build. Give me those ocean eyes. Alright, this is a good start. It's a very good start, if I should say so myself.
If you want me to hit you less,
oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. Let's just put these in, so no one is unsure of what I'm about to do. It's probably good value, if I should say so myself. Alright. Sell the Nocturne, we're not going to be using him anyways. And guess we'll just put in the Trundle. Okay, that's Nash's Tooth. It's almost perfect. If we had gotten a tier here, it would have been a little bit better, but alright. We will not be using any of... I mean, Trade Sector would be very good if we are uncontested on family. Which we are. So let's... yeah, let's do Trade Sector. I think that's probably good. It also helps us get our... you know, get a little bit of a win con up and going quickly. So it's good. We're most likely gonna continue to loss streak a little bit in the beginning. Which is fine. Because this comp really comes to light... at around level 7, I'd say. Depending on if you decide to freestyle your powder and such, of course. If you do decide to freestyle her, then that's when she becomes online. But I'm not sure if that's always the correct choice to do. Dang. Alright. Well, I am sure it's not. It's not always. Not in this build, anyways. But I mean, if we got family completely to ourselves, then yeah. Yeah. Then that would be good. Look at that. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a free-starring game. I think that's gonna be the best option for us. Absolutely. But it is rare, in this patch at least, to get family completely to yourself. And especially when you get an augment like Trade Sector, where you just get so many rolls for free. This is truly a game that can be snowballed out of control if your luck is somewhat on par with what you would expect. Some games, it's just impossible to find the units, and then, yeah, that's it. But we're gonna continue the loss streak here, it's fine. But this should be just fine, I'd say. Oh, and that's Vander, so that's family. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna say hopefully, but we are probably gonna turn this loss streak into a win streak here. I do, however, appreciate loss streaking quite a bit, since it's so difficult to maintain a win streak, especially with this kind of build. I should also mention that if you do see this game as an actual game, then that's because this has been an above average experience. I am in the makings of another video where I'm going to showcase this completely insane build that I've cooked up, which you can hard force, and I'd say you're gonna win with like a 90% win rate. That's at least what I have seen so far. It's a really good build that you can use. And this video is going to showcase the build, so keep watching that. But if you don't want to keep watching and, you know, watch a 30-minute long video, then it's fine. You can just go and watch the other. Yeah, it's an excellent build if you want to get that last bit of LP. So, for those of you that decided that you want to watch this video and not the other guide video, let me just make it very short. What you want to do is you want to build free family, you want to build 4 scrap, and then you want to build some ambushes along that. Your 2 main carries is going to be Powder and it's going to be Jinx. And you don't necessarily have to freestyle Powder. If someone is contesting her, then you're just going to move on. And the build works excellent without her free start. You're not going to get a first if you don't freestyle her, but you can definitely get, you know, third places pretty damn easily. So, it's good for that. I do really like these builds where you can just hard force something and do it every single game. I think they're fun because, well, the way I see it, unless you're really competitive, then TFT is best played with a YouTube video in the background, or perhaps you're talking to a friend, or maybe you listen to some music, right? But truly tryharding TFT can be extremely fun, but I don't think that's the way most people play it. However, most of us have some goals, especially hitting gold can be important for a lot of people, because then you're gonna get the end of season rewards, and this build is excellent for exactly that. Everyone can do this, you don't need to be skilled in any way, so that's why I like making these builds. And remember, if you're gold or below, you're like part of the top 60% of the best players in the world, so you're not terrible at all. Was it top 40%? I don't know, you can go look it up, but gold is actually pretty decent. Okay, not bad. Now, you definitely want to go for a Spear of Sojin as your third item here on powder. Nash's Tooth Spear of Sojin is... I don't like the word mandatory, but it's needed. It's really needed. You could, for instance, go for Rage Blade instead of Nash's Tooth if you wanted to, but why, really, you know? I should also mention that I like to place powder somewhere in towards the middle, whereas typically if you're playing a sniper, you want her all the way to the side. But placing powder in the middle actually enables her monkey to traverse around front lines. The monkey always goes towards the biggest clump of enemies, and so if there's 2 enemies here, but 4 enemies here, the monkey can actually traverse around it. But the monkey never... It always takes the shortest path to set group of enemies. So if you're placing powder here, and there's a front line here and a back line here, it's gonna go directly into the front line, even if it would have gone into the back line else. So that's something to keep in mind when you're playing this build. I think Vampiric Vitality is gonna be very good for us. Ooh, okay, I have to take Portable Forge. Could you imagine if we get Mana Maze? Mana Maze would be insane here. Mana Maze. Dang. Okay, well, none of these are good on, well, anyone. My 2 carries, as I said, is going to be Powder and Jinx. So I'm just going to pick the Silvermere Dawn. It has plenty of resists, and it has some okay bonus as well, right? One more Powder, and then we're golden. Oh, and please notice, I am skipping all of the Seeks that I can. And that's just because for the scrap units, we want to have frontline units only. So, Echo, Trundle, GP. Who am I missing? Oh yeah, and then Powder, of course. If you want to, you could go for a Rumble as well. But I don't really do that. Just because, who would you really get out? Echo is... good to have in because he's an ambusher, right? So that buffs both your Jinx and your Powder. And oh, let me just see, can we freestyle here? Nope, not yet. Let's put in another vibe. Yeah, so you don't want to put out Echo. You don't want to put out you don't want to put out Trundle either, because we're gonna have Lee Sin as our main co-tank next to Vander. Very often, Vander is going to be contested because family is very popular at this moment, and then you're just going to use Elise as your main carry. So there's not really any options to take anyone out. You could also remove GP if you really wanted to, but let's face it, GP provides both Pitfighter for Pilot, and it provides Form Swapper for the main carry, the main tank Elise. So again, you wouldn't. So if you truly want to and you love Rumble, then sure, go ahead, but I wouldn't recommend using him. Oh yeah, and Trundle gives Bruiser to the Elise as well. So. Now in this specific game, we have family completely to ourselves, and Vander completely to ourselves. So we will be using him as our main carry. So in this specific game, you could, if you wanted to. But I don't really, so. I am gonna take the belt here, just because, remember, the Powder provides you with tons of healing reduction as well, grievous wounds. So you don't really want, what's it called, a Sunfire's Cape like you would normally. So that's why. So let's just slam a Warmux on him. We might want to swap these around, so we get these items on Vander later on, but for now, let's just let it be.
I found my hate in the fire.
Trundle free. We're one Powder away. Now, we're not necessarily... Oh, wait, we're actually closer to Vi than I realized. Yeah. We're gonna get all of the family units free start here, 100%. Look at the stun he provides. It's actually really good value. Especially if he's on a tank. If it's on a tank. I don't like having it on an off carry, but on a tank it's really good. Especially on an 80 tank. I like that. So I do realize Powder's damage isn't really that convincing right now, but just wait and see. This is really strong. Also with the 2-star Powder. You just need the Spirit Surgeon before it really pops off. And Powder free. Boom. Thank you. Now, let's have a look. Pit Fighter is also really popular, so I'll just check how many people are using Violet. Yeah, it's only the first place, but I think I'm gonna roll for her at level 5 still. No, I'm gonna get level 6, so our chances of finding vendors increases. And then we're gonna roll for her. We only need 2, and he only has 2, so... It shouldn't really be a contest, we should just get it, no problem. We really need a Spear Surgeon here, before we truly become competitive. Jesus Christ, that Trundle is OP as shit. Yep. Alright, level 6, and now Vanders, that's one. Oh, and Echo we want as well. Now we have Ambusher, we have 4 Scrap. That's really strong. I mean, the main sort of board is actually built now. So at level 7, we're going to put in Elise. At level 8, we're hopefully going to be able to put in Jinx. But that really depends on how lucky you are. Ooh, and we even get a Spirit. I mean, this might honestly be a game that I'm just going to upload as a single video, because we've been very lucky this game, and I can definitely see this be a good first. Don't worry, I'm still going to upload the guide here, because I think I truly have cooked up a build that everyone below Diamond can use to reach whatever rank they're trying to get. You just need to play enough. Because that's the thing, right? This build really makes it easy to get top 4, but top 1 is more difficult, so you're gonna need to put in a lot of games. But say that you're watching videos, perhaps a movie on the side, and you can just chill while watching this. Hey, then what? Then there's no problem, right? Put this here, so the Scrap upgrades it. Look at how quickly she casts. If you're lucky enough to find a family emblem, then she's casting all of the time. It's super strong. Glass Cannon is really, really strong here, and so is Piercing Lotus. Here's the thing. If I take Piercing Lotus, then I don't have to build Shred on this guy, but I already kind of have, you know, I just need a rod. But Glass Cannon brings me so much damage to both my Powder and my Jinx when we come to... Oh, it's fine, Echo. I thought it was... Okay. Yeah, Glass Cannon it is. I just prefer having the damage. Picking up the Shred one is definitely a viable choice there. No doubt about that. Please notice, I could also pick up all of the Smeeches as well. And Smeech 2 is stronger than Camille 2. The thing is, it's just not that important. Because unless you're going for Smeech 3 or Camille 3, then those units are going to be very, very insignificant anyways. And you're not going to go for them free start. Because as soon as you got your family free start, you want to go for Jinx ASAP. Look at the damage once we got the Spirit Surgeon, by the way. Look at that. It's completely insane. And the bomb didn't even explode there. Okay. Let's see if we can get it here. Let's have a last look. Still only has 2 Vi's. Well, Violets. And there is 0 Vanders. Okay, I'm not going to forfeit my economy just to make it. If Vander and Violet was super contested, it would probably have been worth to just roll down here, at least until 32 gold. But there's no reason to. I'm going for the long game here, trying to make a good video where we're hopefully going to get it first. So I'm just going to chill. But it could be a very viable play just to secure these units if you wanted to. Especially because I have a 6 win streak, right? So if I lose this win streak, it's going to be so much gold that I'm going to lose out on. I'm just very confident. That's the thing, right? I don't see myself losing this anytime soon. This was even the guy that was on a win streak before us, so... Now, we could take the early rumble, but we just argumented why we wouldn't want to do that earlier on. So, what I do want to do is get a rod, if possible. Because this rod would allow us to get some shred. Which is well, Sunder armor, but for MR. Okay, no problem. We're just gonna grab the Elise then. Oh, we got it. Okay, yep. Violet free. We need one more vendor. I'm not gonna throw out. I'm not gonna throw my economy. It's okay. It's okay. Just chill here. I mean, if you're really risk loving, then you could just reforge this recurve bow, see if you get a rod. But the odds are bad, and we might want to use it later on now that we don't have Pandora's. So I'm not gonna do that. But it could be a very viable play. No doubt about it. Ooh, he got Jinx before me. Unlikely duo, yeah. That was the one I thought I got when I got the Vi and Echo one. I thought that was an unlikely duo, and I was like, ah. Oh, is he taking our win streak here? He just might, he just might. It depends. Losing that is very expensive. Oh, Ultimate Hero. I mean, you can already see this thumbnail, right? That's a really expensive loss. I'm not gonna pick up this GP. Damn, that's so unlucky. I mean, we were getting 3 gold every single round from that win streak, and we're gonna lose that now. And I would be surprised if we start losing now. Although this guy is scary. Holy, is this perfected? No. I guess he isn't that scary. The, what's he called? Rennie is super scary. Why can't I click on him? Where is he? What? Hello? Am I dumb here? Oh, wait. There we go. It's a lot of gold, but I don't think we need to worry. Now, as you have seen already, this build really relies on getting that Jinx as well, because powder is the only true source of damage. This Silvermere Dawn does give Trundle a lot of damage, but he's dealing much more damage than he usually is, just because of that item, so it's not really representative of what you can expect. You really need Jinx to get another source of damage as well. Oh. Okay, we lost as well, that's fine. No, we didn't. Now, for this next round, instead of going for 3 ambushes, we're going to put in the Elise, because then we're going to get Bruiser and Form Swapper, which just enables our front line to stay alive that bit longer, which again is a huge buff for powder. Boom. I really want there to be a rod in here, and there is. Okay, we are golden, boys. And because we got Violet free, then we just might as well make some items for her, right? Okay, level 7. Use our free reroll, but no more than that. Oh, I want to keep this in here. And now we just level up. So, you can do this in a few different ways. At this point, our build is 100% done. Oh wait, no. We, of course, need Jinx, right? But after Jinx, our build is done. And then you can decide either on if you want to go for ambushes or if you want to go for 6 cost units. I like going for the 6 cost units. Having a Victor, having a Mel, having a Warwick it's both fun and it's really good value. But I'm not sure if it's better than just going for, say, 6 scrap or 5 ambushes. We're losing this as well. Unless, if she survives, we're fine. We're fine. Boom! Yep. Look at that. 21,000 damage on this powder. I told you guys, this is the build. We're just gonna continue leveling up and chill. Oh no! We kicked him out even when he got switch free. That's bad luck, man. That's bad luck. Once we get at least 2, we just might want to take all the items from Trundle and put on Elise. It's not decided yet, but I think that might be worth. Ooh, look at that. Big damage. And that's why we have her right here. If we had placed our powder over here, which would be more safe, then she wouldn't have passed into that backline. Holy sh! She's gonna continue to level up. We might even want to greed a bit here. Drop below 50 gold. Please notice we can drop below 50 because we're gonna be above 32 gold still. And that's powder 4, by the way. Okay, so your course of action from this point on really depend on how healthy you are. We're quite healthy, so we might just want to go level 9 before we start searching for Jinx. However, finding that Jinx is beginning to be very important. So, if we drop very low, then we just might want to roll for it. But getting level 9 increases the odds so much, so it's worth staying here. At least in this specific instance. Okay, so no Jinx. If we can get, say, a blue buff and Nash's Tooth, then that's going to be very, very good for our Jinx later on. I'm just going to take the Nash's Tooth. I like that item on him. Now, sadly, we don't have her for the number 2 anomaly. If we had that, then we would definitely want to go for some crit. But we don't. So let's just upgrade the Vander, I'd say. Please note you cannot use the same unit for your upgrades. So, slow cooker. No, we don't need damage. We need tankiness. This could be okay. Yeah, sure, let's do this. We don't want to spend too much gold rolling it. And that's Jinx. Oh yeah. Alright. So. Oh wait, we need to make sure that the Powder's Bomb still can navigate as it wants to. Actually, as close to middle, the better. And then we just want to place Jinx on either of these sides, depending on who we're going up against. It's a bit difficult to see at this point, but it's going to be easier when there's fewer people here. Yeah, so for this specific game, we would probably have wanted Jinx over here, but it's fine. Look at the powder damage. And right here, look at the powder damage. So good. Do we have the Jinx number 3 rocket? Yeah, rocket here. Boom. Bang. Yeah, we definitely need some items on Jinx before she can become truly OP. Go. Get another. Okay. And then we're gonna make an Infinity Edge here, no problem. Yay, Micro. So this is the guy that took us up. So from this point on, the absolute best thing we can do is just to get level 9. And that's either to get a 6-cost unit in, or it's to get Camille in for Ambusher. Both is really strong. Big rocket? Yeah, good stuff. And that's top 4, right? So, technically, we already have a win now. So that's good. And we're gonna get a hell of a lot stronger. Getting Elise 2, big. Getting Jinx 2 is super big. And if you do get good items on Jinx, and perhaps a third item, maybe a Spirit of Sojourn here, then the Jinx is going to deal more damage than the Powder. She's just that strong, especially with this bolt. If you're lucky enough to get a family emblem, please put it on Jinx, because then she just permacasts. It's so disgusting. Yep, and that's Elise 2. Right. Guess we're gonna chill here. We're gonna go for a Jinx item. If possible, we're gonna get Spirit Sojourn. That's not possible, so we're just gonna pick God. Yeah, we will go for Godbreaker. I was debating if Even Shot would be better, just because we have a lot of AD units here, but no. I don't think it's better. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this feature club and I'm gonna put it on Elise, and then I'm gonna take these items and put on Vander, just to make sure that Vander get optimal items every single game. Ooh, this guy's strong. Is he... He's probably 8-pit fighter. Ooh, layman. Yeah, 8-pit fighter. That's pretty much impossible to beat. It's super disgusting. So, let's swap these. You can get this. You can get this. You can get this. Put in Camille. We're gonna put these items on Elise, because she's stronger than Trundle 3, and I guess just put this here. So, getting another Jinx would help us win this game. But this guy is super scary. Let's see. This Ambessa could turn out to be a real problem. Look at that, she totally blocks my bombs. A little bit scared here. Big bomb. Okay, we're gonna need this to go into the... No. 1 HP, boys. 1 HP. Oh well. No matter who we're gonna face, we want to have the Jinx over here. And I think that we should also put the powder over here. Sure, the Elise could be a... well, yeah, no, the Elise can be a problem. We're gonna put both Jinx and powder over here. That's it. It's gonna have to be it. Luckily, we're fighting a ghost. If Lehman wins, and wins pretty big over this Yay Maiko guy, then we could still get a second, but it also requires us to win this. Okay, that's the Savika down. Big bomb coming here. Ooh, we're gonna beat the ghost. No, but he won still. That's... If we can get this Jinx, then that would be so good. But he's probably gonna block it. If he's awake. He's not awake. Why would you take that, Zoe? Are you close to Zoe 3? No, you just need the item. Okay. This is such a significant upgrade. Yeah. I'm gonna put these over here so they don't know my tactic just yet. But we're probably fighting this Yay guy. Oh, actually, we don't know. I'm probably just gonna put both of them over here again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. We cannot know who we're gonna fight. So we're fighting this Lehman guy again. Savika could really be an issue, but it could also be okay. We'll have to see. The Elise items are terrible. Super unlucky, but... Savika almost just goes down. Savika down. Let's see if we can get this Vi down before she kills my Jinx and powder. Does he go out? That's the question. He does not go out. And now we're gonna have to face this guy. I have one more roll to get... oh wait, I already have Echo. What am I doing? We're gonna have to expect that we're fighting this guy. And I think I'd prefer having both powder and Jinx to the right. To the left. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna make sure that I do it in the last second so they cannot counterplay. Yeah, so we're facing this guy. I'm not sure if this is troll, but I think it's okay. I think at least... I mean, the Elise items are terrible again. But what can you do? At least she got a blue buff, so we get that cast off. GP on the backline. She doesn't get it, though. Oh, it's so close. No, we're gonna lose. Dang. And Lehman won. Who was he facing? Dang. Okay, well, I think this game is actually a pretty good showcase of what this build can do, and I'm probably just gonna refer to this video else. But thank you for watching. And I mean, hey, that's a rule too, right? And I just did what I always do. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later on. Okay, bye bye.